Let me start with the truth that hurts not because it's cruel, but because it's real. You don't want her attention. You don't want her replies. You don't even want her love. What you want is to finally feel chosen. Because deep down, you're tired of being the one who cares more. Tired of replaying conversations in your head at 2 a.m. Tired of asking yourself, why am I never enough? And the hardest part? You're not asking for too much. You're just asking the wrong way. Tonight, I want you to listen not as someone trying to impress a girl, but as someone who deserves to be deeply loved. Because love isn't forced. Love is felt. And once you understand that, everything changes. Picture this. Your phone lights up. Your heart jumps. You check it, and it's not her. Again, you told yourself you wouldn't check. You told yourself you wouldn't care. But you still do. You replay the last message you sent her. Was it too much? Too dry? Too eager? You start shrinking yourself, talking less, trying harder, laughing louder, agreeing even when you don't. Because somewhere along the way, you were taught that love is something you have to earn. So you give her attention, compliments, time, effort, and she gives you confusion. She's warm one day, cold the next, interested, then distant. And you're left wondering, what am I doing wrong? But what if I told you you're not doing too little? You're doing the wrong things. And today, I'm going to show you why. Because love doesn't grow from chasing. It doesn't grow from pleasing. And it definitely doesn't grow from fear. Love grows from connection, from emotional safety, from presence. That's why today, I'm going to share with you 3 easy but powerful ways to make a girl love you deeply, not temporarily, not superficially, but emotionally. These aren't tricks. They're truths. And once you understand them, you'll never beg for love again. Let me tell you a story. There was a guy who always made her laugh, always replied fast, always showed interest, and yet she never fell for him. Why? Because laughter is fun, but safety is unforgettable. Psychology tells us that emotional attachment forms when someone feels seen without being judged. This is called emotional validation. Most men try to impress, very few know how to listen. You don't make her love you by being perfect. You make her love you by being present. When she talks about her fears, don't fix them. When she shares her pain, don't minimize it. When she opens up, don't rush past it. Say things like, that must have hurt. I understand why you felt that way. You don't have to explain yourself. When a woman feels emotionally safe with you, her nervous system relaxes. And when the nervous system relaxes, attachment forms. She doesn't remember what you said. She remembers how you made her feel. And once she feels safe with you, she starts craving your presence. Here's another truth. Most people won't tell you. Nothing kills attraction faster than someone who has nothing going on except you. I've seen it so many times. A man stops going out, stops chasing goals, stops being curious about life. His world becomes her. And instead of feeling loved, she feels pressure. Psychology calls this emotional dependency, and it silently suffocates attraction. Love doesn't want to be your whole world. Love wants to join your world. When you have purpose, passion, direction, you become magnetic. Not because you're unavailable, but because you're fulfilled. You don't text because you're lonely. You text because you're grounded. You don't wait by the phone. You live. And here's the paradox. The moment you stop trying to be chosen is often the moment you are. Because confidence isn't loud, it's calm. And calm energy feels safe, attractive, and rare. This is the most misunderstood part of love. Choosing her doesn't mean sacrificing yourself. It doesn't mean tolerating disrespect. It doesn't mean overgiving. It means showing consistency without desperation. Let me explain. When you say what you feel calmly, when you set boundaries kindly, when you walk away from what hurts respectfully, you communicate one powerful message. I value you, but I value myself too. Psychology shows that people value what has self-respect, not arrogance, not coldness, self-respect. You don't threaten to leave. You don't beg her to stay. You simply show through actions that your love is stable, not chaotic. That kind of love feels rare, grounded, deep, and deep love doesn't come from intensity. It comes from security. Now listen to me carefully. You are not hard to love. You are not too much. You are not invisible. You were just taught the wrong version of love. Love is not chasing someone who keeps running. Love is not shrinking yourself to be accepted. Love is not suffering in silence. Real love feels calm, not confusing, warm, not anxious, mutual, not one-sided. And the moment you stop abandoning yourself is the moment love starts recognizing you. You don't need to convince someone of your worth. Your presence is enough. Your honesty is enough. Your boundaries are enough. So remember this. Make her feel emotionally safe, not just entertained. Build a life that inspires, not a heart that begs. Choose her with consistency without losing yourself. These aren't tactics, they're foundations. And when you live from them, love stops feeling like a struggle. Let me leave you with this. If someone needs you to become smaller to stay in their life, they were never meant to hold your heart. The right love doesn't make you question your worth. It reflects it. And when you finally choose yourself, love has no choice but to follow. And there's one more truth no one really tells you. Love doesn't arrive when you break yourself to be accepted. Love arrives when you finally learn how to sit with yourself without feeling empty. Think about it. The moment you stop fearing silence, the moment you stop checking your phone to measure your worth, the moment you stop needing validation to feel enough, your energy shifts. Psychology teaches us this. People don't fall in love with words. They fall in love with emotional states. And someone who is at peace with themselves creates safety without trying. Your job is not to convince someone of your value. Your job is to feel your value so deeply that it becomes undeniable. The day you decide, I will not accept love without respect, is the day you stop being common, start being rare. Remember this, anyone who can afford to lose you never truly deserved to have you. You are not a temporary option. You are not a backup plan. You are a presence, a depth, a story that only the right heart will know how to read. And when you stop chasing love, love finally knows where to find you. If this message spoke to you, if it helped you see love in yourself more clearly, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Your support helps us reach more hearts that need healing. Thank you for listening. And remember, you are already enough.